Okay, here's a video about today's adventures in the disaster world that's been created. Okay, I'm in the United Kingdom. That's for anyone who happens to ever watch my video who happens not to live in the UK. Now, we have a hardware store chain in this country called B&Q, and it has been in operation before, I would imagine, before I was born. So the whole of my life this has been the hardware store that you went to. There were some competitors, but it's still around. And when you went into the hardware store, you found hardware and tools and equipment and machinery. And because of the disastrous menace of feminism and liberalism, you'll walk through some sections and now they have ridiculous, unrealistic depictions of women standing there using power tools, as if A, they know what they're doing, and B, it's perfectly normal. Okay? Now, I'm not going to go along with any of this nonsense about men and women are the same. It's patently not true. They don't do the same things, they don't want the same things. So to depict women in a male environment, which is hardware, is an absurdity. Moreover, in that particular store, instead of having chaps who were perhaps tradesmen, or who might be in their spare time tradesmen, whom I could speak to and ask for a little bit of advice, I now am presented with 16-year-old girls sitting there with nails 5 inches long, who haven't got a clue what a screwdriver is. And that is what has happened to one of the branches of the male-led world that we had. Now we have women trotting around in those stores offering advice and to men. Okay? You can say what you like, you can call me sexist. If that's what you want to call me, you call me sexist. I don't care. I'm over being worried about what other people think about the truth. Okay? The truth is that men are men and women are women. I don't care about any small minority thing. I don't care. You can't reduce the population of a country to insanity and the functioning of a country into absolute oblivion just using tiny little minorities of people as a shield as you march through. And that's what's being done to our country, to our world. Purple-haired nutcases are being used as a moral shield in front of the people who are doing this to us. The average ordinary citizen of this country sees it every day, and they are getting more and more and more and more angry about it. I'm one of them. I'm extremely angry about it. I don't want to see this anymore. These lies. The whole of society is now coated and covered in lies, hanging from every lamppost. It's just lies, 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 and people aren't fooled by it, but businesses are now in on it and are peddling it. And they know it's nonsense. They know it's absolute nonsense. You've got women trotting around B&Q. They don't have a clue what they're doing, because women don't do DIY and hardware. They don't do it. You can pick some tiny, infinitesimally small fraction of the population and say, oh, they do. It doesn't matter. It's not a women's thing. Okay? Women appreciate it when men fix things. Okay? My next door neighbour the other day, she's a woman, she's an older lady, right? Her friend was with her. They had a power drill in their hands, and they were just literally like this. And I said, what are you doing, ladies? Oh, I'm going to try and drill a hole in something. And I was like, okay, what are you up to? Well, we're trying to do this and this. And I said, well, are you going to be okay with that thing? Oh, yeah, we'll be okay. And the lady said, well, I used to have, her husband has died since, oh, sorry, died, he'd died. And she's like, I used to have a husband who did all this sort of stuff. That's right, because it's men's work. That's what it is. It will never not be men's work. I've worked in construction before, and there are instances now, right now, of purple-haired, tattoo-covered women, right, trotting around building sites, swearing and effing and blinding in ways that even the most coarse and rude man wouldn't, because they're trying to act like men in a male-dominated environment, and it is sick to watch. And I'm not gonna pretend it isn't. It is sick to see it. And these women are pretending to be men. If a man acted like that in a male-dominated environment, this is what would happen within 5 seconds. That is what would happen. And these women are overacting in a masculine role. And I bet you what's going to happen is this. Eventually, they're going to start thinking that they're men, and they're going to start trying to get in men's faces. And the problem is, from a man's point of view, it is instinctively, you don't ever want to hurt a woman. You don't want to do it. But I'm telling you, at some point, it's going to start happening that women are going to start getting out of hand in a man's environment, and they're going to get walloped, and they won't know what's hit them. Because I can tell you, as a man growing up, you do not get to manhood, to adulthood, without getting in fights. You don't get there. You cannot act like a big mouth around other guys for very long before you get set straight. This is how life is for a man. For a man, at any given time, at any moment, when he's out walking in the street in the town, he knows that there is a potential for physical altercation with another male. He knows it. And that's what happened. As a boy growing up, you get into a lot of fights, in a lot of scraps. And you get to learn what the environment's like. You get wise to it. These women think that manhood is an act that you just put on. It's a show that you put on, right? And the truth is, it's not. It's something you earn, and it is hard earned. And it is an insult to every single man when they see women trotting around trying to be men, trying to act like men. And some women are finding that they're kind of forced into a situation where they have to kind of try to do what men can do. Like some of the women who are working in B&Q in a hardware store. They're doing the best they can, but they have no clue about how things really work in the way that a man who's worked with his hands and knows tools knows how things work. You have to learn that knowledge, you have to earn that knowledge. And again, it's a male-dominated environment, and the knowledge and the respect is hard earned. And to watch these women trotting around pretending it's all just given on a plate, and oh, it's not so hard to live in a man's world. I'm telling you, they're not living. They think they're living in a man's world, but they're not. They're living in a fantasy world. It's a dream world. And that's the lie. And that's what's got to stop. It's a disgrace what has happened to our society, and it's going to come to a head, and it is going to go back to how it was, properly, with men in charge and women benefiting from that leadership, that strength, and that organisation. All of this garbage, liberal, feminist nonsense is going out the window, out the door. It's going. It's out of here. I'm done watching it. I am done watching it happen. I'm so tired of it. And I'm not the only person who's tired of it. And it's not just men who are tired of it. I think women are tired of it too. I speak to a lot of women, and they say the same sort of things. They're tired of watching our society go down the pan. And for the sake of some people, a particular tiny group of people who are being used as a tool, as a front to protect the garbage insanity that's being foisted upon our nation. For the sake of them, they're being given, they're being used as a flag. You know, they're on a flagpole as in this fantasy world that's being created. Oh, look, 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 they've got purple hair and they've got the freedom to be as wacky and zany as they want. They always had that freedom. But now they're being used as a weapon against the ordinary people of the country. This whole facade is being foisted upon the country, and it's being done using the media. So if you want to know who's behind it, look at who runs the media. It's not difficult to figure out who's behind it and what they're doing and what their agenda is and why. It's not difficult to see. All we have to do is get our heads straight and understand what's going on and act so as to stop it, and we can get our country back. Don't be fooled. Don't go looking in the wrong directions that they're trying to push you into. Use your own brain, and within a few minutes, hopefully, you'll figure out what's going on, and you'll find it distasteful, but better that than pretending it's not going on. What we're seeing is corruption, not in the sense of, you know, backdoor deals. It's corruption in the sense of rot. Our society is being attacked by a something which is attempting to attack. I don't know how to put this. To feed off of it, and it's destroying the fabric of society so as to do so. So we have to uphold the fabric of society. That is exactly what we have to do. We must do it. We must stop taking in the garbage media that's puking nonsense all over our country. Get rid of your television. You don't need it. It's not what it was. Television is not what it was. It's now merely a propaganda tool to ruin you, and it is succeeding. Don't let it happen to you. Start thinking for yourself. Start looking around you at your country. Start understanding what's going on. Because right now we're at a very, very difficult place because our country is in ruins. You can see it all around you. The fabric of our country is in ruins, but it's salvageable, it's recoverable. And this recovery is inevitable, but we have to get busy acting so as to recover it. I'm sick of seeing what I'm seeing. It's ruining men, and it's ruining women, and it's ruining our society, it's ruining families, it's ruining the government, it's ruining business, it's ruining everything. We need to get rid of it. It's not progress, it's a deviation from where we should be going. All we need to do is get back away from that deviation. It's not progress. Those who are trying to foist it upon you, label it progress. It's not progress. It's destruction. They're lying to you to manipulate you so that you go along with it, but you know something's wrong. You know something's wrong. And you can see it all around you, and you know the country you grew up in, and you know that this isn't it. And if you're young, then you still know there's something wrong. It's all around you, and we can fix it. So do not believe in what you're being told by the media. Don't believe it. Reject it wholesale. All of it. And start using your own brain and start thinking for yourself. Get to the bottom of this yourself as an individual, because this country is made of individuals. It's not made of morons who just follow the herd. It's made of individuals who are strong and who actually understand what's going on. That's how we create, and that's how we maintain a strong nation. So believe in yourself. And those people who are being used as puppets in this, these people who are just on the fringes of society, who are being used as they're being put up as though they're some victimized minority, I'm sorry, you're going to have to wake up as well, guys. It's nonsense. It has to be fixed. We have to fix it. We have to commit to it. We have to focus on it and make it happen now. In whatever way that you deem necessary. Just get it done. For yourself first. And for your family second. We've got to fix this country.